YouTube, it's Rico, man, back with another video. Y'all see what we got going on, man. We got rapper's grandparents shot, house burned to the ground with him inside. HONEYKOMB BRAZY, I'm assuming that's the rapper's name, but that I just gotta say before we even get started, man, that's just sad, man, that this happened to some elderly people. Like, what did somebody do to you to the point where you gotta hurt some elderly people? And then on top of that, possibly, I'm not sure if they were the ones that, the people that basically shot them, I'm not sure if they're the ones that burned the house to the ground, but pretty sure they did. But you gotta be real mad and hateful for a person to do something so crazy like this, and even then, it's still like, why the elderly? It's like, it's just too many questions that basically need answers at the end of the day. So other than that, man, before we even get started, if you're brand new to the channel or you've been watching videos on the channel but for some reason not subscribed yet, I want y'all to go ahead, hit that subscribe button right now. And also, don't forget to leave a like and comment on the video to help this video get recommended to a larger audience of people. So hopefully we get more supporters to the channel that'll help us get to 5K, man. And also tell your friends and family as well about us on the channel, and tell them to do exactly what I just said, and they'll even see me going through the intro again on any video they click on pretty much at the end of the day to do exactly what I just said. But other than that, man, y'all know what time it is, so I'm finna start the screen recording now. That started, and we finna start the video now.
Man, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of EOS. It's 10 out of J, man. I'm rocking with y'all, and y'all rocking with me. As y'all can see by the title of this video, this is a brazy one. First and foremost, if anybody comes across a GoFundMe for the victims, comment into the comment section. I'm going to have that pinned. Y'all please donate towards the victims of this senseless crime. But let's jump right into it. February 17th, 2021. Around 6:30 in the evening, gunfire erupted. A mother and son inside their home hit the floor as bullets tore through their house. They laid for 10 minutes, waiting, then cautiously walking outside to see not only was the neighbor's house next door on fire, theirs was too. Neighbors down the street had heard the gunshots, followed by an explosive boom that shook the neighborhood. By the time they made it over to the house, it was already engulfed in flames.
Yeah, man, that's just crazy. And to even see it on live video, like, that's just crazy as hell, man. Like, what did some elderly people do to you to the point you gotta do something like this? Like, it's just crazy and nonsense, man. At the end of the day, I know this is probably street related, but who knows for sure. But it's like, stuff like this is why too you gotta take into a factor is somebody know about your relatives that you beefing with and where they live and stuff, where they lay their head at and stuff. Now you gotta not only worry about them potentially doing something to those people, but also yourself too at the end of the day. But the number one worst thing a person could do to somebody in the streets is mess with the people that they care about and do something like this to them, man. So if this is street related, they definitely super disrespected the rapper and the family members of his family, and probably those two that are friends that are like family. So I'm pretty sure it's gonna be some big retaliation for this, but we don't know the whole specifics just yet. We still got 8 minutes to go in this video, so we're gonna see if there's more answers to these questions and stuff, like what happened, what caused this to happen and stuff like that. But yeah, man, seeing this stuff on live video, it just look crazy and it's sad, bro, for real.
3.5 hours later, firefighters were able to put the flames out, and the house was burnt to the ground.
3.5 hours. That just tells you how much fire it was, bro. 3.5 hours. Yeah, that house was gonna burn down after that amount of time being on fire. Man, that's just crazy.
The neighboring house damaged, and police confirmed 2 people within the disintegrated house had died.
Me and my mom was watching TV and we heard gunshots and actually saw some bullets go across our head, so we
had to get down.
We had to get down.
And gunshots here.
And that's how, like, places like Chicago and stuff, how a lot of kids get hit in their homes, because I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all hear a lot of stories about kids getting killed in their homes in Chicago, not because somebody was in their house, but because somebody from the outside of wherever they were at, close to the house, was shooting, and bullets just happened to go into the kid's house and hit them and strike them and stuff, man. It's stuff like this that's just goes to show, man, when people shoot, them bullets go anywhere. They don't discriminate. Like, especially if you shooting a gun that's fully automatic and stuff like that. Because I'm pretty sure this gun had to be fully automatic, because I don't see how a person could shoot and in the same way shoot other houses and stuff. Because if you got a semi-automatic, let alone a regular pistol or something, you gotta actually aim at the target. You gotta actually aim at the house you shooting at and stuff. But if you got a machine gun or anything fully automatic, those bullets got a higher percent chance of going everywhere, even past the intended target. So it's like, at the end of the day, they probably have to be using some fully automatic guns for the way they was shooting and aiming and stuff like that, for the bullets to be going into another house as well. But that's just crazy, man. That sort of mean it's probably like a drive-by too at that, because I can't see somebody sitting directly in front of the house and literally shoot into that house while shooting into other houses. It had to be some type of drive-by. It had to. But yeah, man, that's just crazy.
I heard over 100 shots.
Ooh, yep. See, he just said it. If I would have played it like literally 2 seconds later, he literally just said what I assumed. It had to be a fully automatic gun involved, because he said he heard over 100 shots. So yeah, that's just right there. Just answered that question for sure.
100 shots. It's terrifying.
Hey, I don't know what I'm gonna do now, but I know the Lord is able. I know He's able, and I'm gonna keep that with me, that He's able. You see, I got burned in 1981, right there in front of my door. I know He's able, okay? I 5 bombs stole at me.
The victims were Layla and Tony Lewis, a beloved couple in their 60s who many residents of the Happy Hill neighborhood in Mobile, Alabama considered family. This was a vicious...
Somebody was definitely... Yeah, it definitely was street related, because like I said, they were shot at and all type of stuff. Then on top of that, the house was burned down. Whether they intentionally set the fire or not, at the end of the day, still don't. At the end of the day, they deserve or was basically about to come to them at the end of the day. That's all I'm gonna say, man, because that's just crazy. There's definitely gonna be some retaliation for the way this stuff happened, for sure, man. I can tell. Like, then on top of that, you can clearly see all the damage that was done, even to the neighboring house. That's just crazy.
Who many residents of the Happy Hill neighborhood in Mobile, Alabama considered family. This was a vicious, unprovoked attack on innocent souls who were believed to be targeted because of their grandson, Nassan Jones, more commonly known as the rapper HONEYKOMB BRAZY. He took to Instagram posting a picture of his grandparents saying, "Long live grandma and grandpa. Y'all was my heart for real. I put y'all in every song. I hate y'all got caught up in my shit. SMH, this shit hurt, man. I begged y'all to let me move y'all every day, but y'all taught me how to be a stand-up guy. Y'all always told me if it's our time, it's our time. God got us. That's how I know y'all in heaven. Y'all baby boy got y'all for sure. Granny, I'ma miss you bad already, and I'ma miss smoking that gas with grandpa. Y'all saved me a spot, because I'm most definitely coming to see y'all." Brazy had mentioned in a previous post he had money on his head, and this wouldn't be the first act of violence revolving around him. He said he's been shot 8 times, including once in the head that left him in a coma for over a week. A video went viral of him being shot at while his people went to shooting back in self-defense.
What the hell? So this is that video? Wow. And I remember seeing this video. It was crazy how it happened. But to talk about what was before this part, yeah, man. When you in the streets, like I said earlier, before the intro and stuff, man, you got to think about a lot of risk, big factors into stuff, man. Because once you in the streets, the people you love and care about basically is going to be targeted due to default of being affiliated with you at the end of the day. You're their family, so now that you beefing with people in the streets, now they want to go do stuff to those people that you care about as well as you. So this one definitely was gang related and stuff like that, and there's definitely gonna be some retaliation. But it just goes to show, man, in the streets there ain't no rules, man. Zero. Violence don't discriminate. Elderly, children, mothers, females, etc., etc. It don't discriminate nobody. Everybody pretty much pretty much not on any limits. People gonna do whatever they can to get to a person that they really hate, period. And we see this with a case like this. But he done already got shot 8 times as well, and 1 to the head, and got put in a coma for a week. They definitely really hate this man, for real. And then on top of that, this video, I didn't even know this video had anything to do with a rapper. I thought it was just a random security video that somebody posted online to show how somebody basically got shot at in a drive-by, and the people that got shot at basically returned fire at the end of the day. So, but yeah, that's just crazy that this goes full circle now. Like, damn, I didn't even know that this video had more to it than it did before. Like, that's just crazy.
Now, Brazy's only in his 20s and has been in and out of the system. In an interview, he described doing 4 years, followed by 3 years, 2 years, then 11 months. But no matter what type of lifestyle he himself has chose to live, his grandparents being targeted is unacceptable and disgraceful. A community is devastated, and Brazy has already taken to Instagram to say he's been contacted by the feds over the shooting. In my mind, this is something that...
After using Tube Karma for literally just 3 months, they helped me go from 1,500 subscribers to 19,000 subscribers. Before using
Hold on,
Tube
y'all,
Karma,
because
I
for
only
some
started
reason
off
this stuff is not even
with about
showing right. Hold on, y'all. Like, I don't know why I just did this. Alright, we back in action.
Unpunished. This double murder woke the city up, and those responsible are either going to be found by the police, dead or alive. I can't imagine any organization tolerating a crime against family, but then again, this isn't back in the days when women and children were off limits. Nowadays, if they can't get you, they'll get those closest to you. And anyone else who dies except you is just a casualty of war. Rest in peace to Layla and Tony Lewis. Now this entire crime is just, I mean, it's disgusting. There's not really any other way.
I don't care how mad you get at a person, man, but it's gotta be some point in life where you gotta say, man, I'm not finna go out here and do anything to some women, children, let alone elderly people too. It's those immediately should already not even be a thought to try to harm in the beef with somebody that you got. So it's just crazy at this point how they took it this far. At the end of the day, though, just goes to show, man, people out there really exist like this. Like, it's just crazy, and yeah, man, it's pretty much just craziness at the end of the day, man. So that just puts it into perspective of what type of crazy life it is out here in the human race. But yeah, man, that's just crazy. That's all I can really say. As y'all can see, that's just crazy.
To go about it, there's not any other way to describe it. In situations where you have someone that's a target that someone is trying to kill, and in the process of killing them, they end up shooting someone who is around them, a family member, an innocent bystander. They were killed in the act because they were by the person. But to hear that his grandparents were targeted, and apparently he wasn't even in the same city. They just went there and targeted them specifically.
In the way they did it, it's like pretty much I ain't gonna say for sure, but it sounded like they pretty much knew dude wasn't even in the city at the time when they did this, so they said, forget it. Since we can't get to him, we finna go do something to the people that we can get close to, pretty much at the end of the day. So it seems like that's what exactly they chose to do, and they pretty much probably got him doing what they want him to do as far as getting back to the city, coming back. So now it's like, now we did this, we know you gonna come back. We know you gonna want to do something. And we know you probably ain't gonna go nowhere until you pretty much come across us at the end of the day. So I'm pretty sure this is what they wanted, even though it was so crazy disrespectful and what they did. At the end of the day, they really want is him. Like dude said that his family, his grandparents was pretty much just casualties in the act of war against him. So now that he lost them, they drawed him out from wherever he was at the time, and now he basically coming back to that city, and we're gonna see what happens next pretty much after this. But yeah, man, this one is just too crazy.
Neighbors describing over 100 rounds going off. It's crazy. And the house exploded. I'm not sure how that could have happened. I mean, I know if a can of gas goes off, they're going to figure that out. The detectives are going to figure it out. They're going to find out what the accelerator...
And that's the part too about it. Like I said, I don't know if they intentionally set a fire or anything like that, but it's possible they got some type of good ass ammunition that travels no matter what kind of wall it go through. They was probably shooting, and some of the bullets might have end up striking some wiring, some type of flammable stuff that pretty much all it needed was a bullet at the end of the day to come in contact with it and just make an explosion and whatever else happens. So yeah, it ain't no telling what kind of ammunition they used. They shot over 100 rounds, so who's to say those bullets wasn't like them good bullets that can go through brick walls and stuff and continue to travel and stuff. So who knows at the end of the day, but yeah, it's still crazy and unacceptable, and you really can't explain this one at all. You just can't.
It was that caused the house to go up like that, because it's completely gone. The only thing that's left is the fucking stairs. You know what I mean? And as they're able to figure out everything, more information will be released. But even the next door neighbor whose house burnt down, you could see behind the mask, she had burn marks. And if I'm not mistaken, she was burned because someone hit her with a Molotov. It's fucking crazy. It's crazy to hear that this happened. It's crazy to hear how it happened. And I'm pretty sure everybody knows there's going to be some type of retaliation for what happened. I wouldn't be surprised if those that did this are retaliated on by their own fucking people, because who's going to stand next to someone that just went and assassinated somebody's grandparents? What kind of morals and fucking codes do y'all go by? And not only that, but Honeykomb Brazy said and understands that they were targeted because of him. He's got money on his head. People have rumored it to be anywhere from, $100,000 to $2 million on his fucking head, right? They want him that bad. He said he tried to move his family out of there. His family, their roots were there, you know what I mean? They knew everyone around there. They got multiple pictures. Their houses across the street from the projects. They knew everybody that was in there. They were loved by everyone that was there. For someone to go and take them out just because of something that has to do with him, it's unacceptable in my opinion. But that's a pain that he's gonna have to live with, knowing that his issue resulted in that. I'm not gonna say he caused it, but it resulted in that. And there's been multiple attempts on his own life. It's just wild. This is the lifestyle. And to say that this is what comes with it, it's too simple for me. You know what I mean? Like, oh, that's just what comes with it. I don't like when people say that, because that shouldn't be what comes with it.
Yeah, for real, basically to pretty much go agree with what he's saying is, yeah, that shouldn't be what comes with being in the streets at the end of the day, man. Come on now. Elderly people, women, and children definitely should be left out of it. Especially if they most likely didn't have anything to do with what y'all had going on inside the beef between those two people, pretty much the grandson and whoever he's beefing with. So it definitely is unacceptable, but some of these people don't care. They don't have no rules. They don't have no morals. They just know they're trying to get at somebody by any means necessary, and they're going to do whatever it is by any means necessary, whether it be hurting people like how they did the grandparents, kids, women, etc., etc. They're going to do whatever they can to be super disrespectful and get the person they want most if they can, and go from there. But yeah, man, this definitely shouldn't be what comes with the street life, no matter what, man. As simple as that. But we see, like I said, some of those people just don't care. They don't at all.
You know, the mafia, the Italian mafia back in the day, they more so killed each other. They weren't killing random motherfuckers. They killed each other. And in a sense, it controlled how much pressure came down on them by outside sources, like the police and the feds, because they weren't victimizing random people. They controlled their neighborhoods. They made sure people in their neighborhood weren't getting flipped by people in their fucking neighborhood. And they killed those within the lifestyle. But to go out of bounds and do what these people did, it's a shame. And like I said in the beginning of the video, I'm going to say it again in the end. If you find a GoFundMe for the two victims, and not just them, but the two neighbors next door whose house has also been fucked, please comment in the comment section so I can pin it, have it be the very top comment, and hopefully some of y'all will go over and donate some money towards the victim's family, towards those that lived in whose house is destroyed. If you didn't learn anything out of this video, just understand that your actions don't only affect you, they can affect those around you.
Big facts, and I said that earlier in the beginning of the video as well.
In the most horrific ways that you never even thought possible. But with that being said, it's 1090J. I'm rocking with y'all, and y'all rocking with me. Until next time.
And that's pretty much the end of this video, man. RIP to his grandparents and stuff, man. Yeah, man, it's just crazy, man. Yeah, y'all do the same pretty much as well, man. If y'all can find the GoFundMe for the families involved that had their house burned down and stuff, and the victims that lost their life and stuff, post it in the comment section down below, and I'm gonna pin that comment. I might already have a comment pin, which is mine, is just regular shit, but either way, like I said, once somebody posts the GoFundMe pages and stuff, then I'm gonna pin that comment. But yeah, man, if I ain't even gonna say enjoy this video, because realistically, none of the videos I posted in recent days is something you guys should enjoy, but y'all get what we mean by leaving a like and comment and all that stuff. So just do that, man. Just leave a like and comment on the video, and we'll see y'all later on with more videos and stuff like that. Other than that, man, that's the end of this video, and I'm gonna see y'all later on. Peace.